Well, this is interesting. You can see over here I have a leaking expansion plug, and I'm going to drain my block. And so my block drain is over here behind the oil fill tube. And I opened my drain petcock here. Of course, nothing's coming out. So you know darn well the block's full of crud past the drain hole, right? Just full. So I thought, well, let's take out the drain petcock now. Let's actually thread it right out of the block here. Let's see what happens. Take the whole thing right out. Oh, look at that. Nothing. So that's what your drain looks like. You open that up. This opens up and allows coolant to come out. So it's full of sediment. Full. Maybe let's get a little screwdriver. Let's poke it in that hole. See what comes out. Okay, we're back with a screwdriver. See if we can stir up a little bit of. Oh man, it's like cement. Holy. I'm shocked. There's a lot of crud in my block. And a little bit of water. Water's starting to come out, but oh man. It's amazing how this rust and scale builds up in your, oh, there we go. Wow. So you folks with heating problems, there's a good start. Open your drain plug. A lot of my videos, you hear that noise? It's this. My hood wiggles when working on the car. Hear it? So you'll hear that in a lot of my videos. I'm sorry. Maybe I should lubricate the hinges. Well, there you go. Another fun little lesson about these old Mopar engines. There's just a treasure chest full of interesting lessons to learn in these old cars. And as I go through them, I'll just keep showing them to you. Here you go. There's a clear sign that my block is full of crud. Maybe yours is too. Check it out. Alright, so this is the drain petcock here. This is real simple, but I know there's people out there that have never taken one apart, so we're focusing on the beginners here. So this is a pipe thread, threads into your block. Wouldn't hurt to put a little Teflon on there when you reinstall it. This is reverse threads. So you turn it to the left. As you're turning it, see how the end is opening there? This end over here is coming forward. And then you expose these drain holes here. The coolant goes out that hole and then drains out the center out here. You can see light through there because I've opened it. So when you're twisting that in, you're allowing coolant to go down through this hole and out and out, drain it out of your block. But my block was so full of sediment, rust, and scale that it's higher than the drain hole probably. And it just all settles in the low parts of the block. So couldn't believe it when I pulled this out completely. It still wouldn't drain. That's amazing. That's a lot of stuff. So this is totally reusable. It doesn't leak. I will probably put that back in again later after I deal with it. I'll let that block drain for probably overnight. Still draining. Here. Still cool coming out of there. We'll leave it for the night. Tomorrow I'll go to my next step. If you haven't seen the other video, about a week ago, I'll put a link down in the corner here to the video where I take out the frost plugs in my spare block, and you can see all the sediment that comes out. Here's the drain petcock on this block, and when I took this plug out, the sediment was up here. So you can have a look at that other video, check it out, and it'll give you a good idea what's going on in your block. All right, guys? Oh, and click the subscribe button. That'd be cool. Have a good one.